Good evening, Dr. Martin. My name is Samantha Anderson, and I'm doing the Professional Dispositions Survey and video. First question was, what disposition do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? And mine is to understand the effect on community involvement and servant leadership as it applies to the welfare of others in the educational setting, and to recognize that reflection combined with experience leads to growth as a professional. And question number 2 is, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher, and provide an example of how you plan to uphold these dispositions in the classroom. To demonstrate professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine caring in my relationships with others while providing intellectual, emotional, and spiritual support. And educators should model integrity by their words and actions. My fellow teachers have told me that for me, and I think it's kind of funny, but it's not. It's the expressions that I hold on my face that people think I am not friendly, that I really don't care, but that's not it. So I'm going to work on my facial expressions, keeping a smile, which I have been doing pretty good with lately, on my face, and opening myself up to be able for my students to be able to come and speak to me and not feel intimidated, not feeling I'm angry. And number 3, how does your disposition demonstrate your ability to understand other cultures, genders, learning differences to build stronger relationships with students and families? How do potential bias affect teaching? It makes me take a slower approach to people and immersing myself into their world, getting to know them before I make a snap judgment. I was always told as a child that I would need to walk in someone else's shoes before I judged them, and not to have any preconceived notions about anyone, because that could be dangerous in the classroom, daily interactions, and with others. And number 4, how do you anticipate using feedback from your annual performance evaluations, observations, and data on student performance to adjust dispositions and teaching practices to benefit learning? Annual performance would give me a chance to see how others see me or view me. It would be able to let me know what my weaknesses and what my strengths are. And for my weakness, it would give me a plan, or how should I put this? It would let me know what I would need to work on in my weaknesses, whether I go to other teachers and ask them how did they work on this particular subject or particular part of their evaluation, just to get some example of how I should be able to handle that. And to each of my students, look at what they struggle with and to work on making it as easy as possible, but still be sure that they understand what I am trying to teach them. Thank you. This is Samantha Anderson.